All right, and now we are finally live. We're live. Are we live? Yes, we are live now, guys. We're live with another damn thing. Live streaming. Today is August 5th. It is now 9:16 in Brazilia's time. It's most likely 7 p.m. in US Central Time. So if you're watching this video later on, just know that this is a live streaming where people will bring their questions and then we will answer them with tarot cards in a way where we try to help them out. Um, just a quick disclaimer, this is entertainment only. Okay, so if you're watching this video, you do understand that this video is only for entertainment purposes. You're gonna listen to everybody else's problem, and then you're gonna learn on other people's problems, so you don't commit the same mistakes. That's pretty much how I take it. Oh, and by watching this video, you also do agree that I am in no way, such shape, or form a medical, a financial, or a advisor of any form whatsoever. You know, no medical, legal, financial advisor. So this is just just only entertainment. Anyways, so today I'm putting a background with our good old friend. It looks like I got a little horn over there, but don't worry about it. It's just normal stuff. It's okay. We're just gonna stay here for about an hour or so. See. In the meantime, while people are not popping up, I'm just gonna do a quick shuffling on my cards and wait till people show up in here. You don't know? You don't know, Jelly Bean? You don't know? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? God dang, no one's popped up. Arvin for 2 seconds over there. I don't know if they're gonna say hi or not, because this is for followers only, and I'm not putting up people out there. Maybe I will. Maybe I will open. Maybe, but I'll leave for followers only for now. Yeah. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Sometimes they stop by. Sometimes they don't. We already got one person over there. Look. Tell Jeremiah Kelly. Hello, Jeremiah. How's it going, Jeremiah? Jeremiah just popped up. I don't know if they want to say something. They're just like looking at me. This is what it looks like when there are no people in your live stream for, I don't know, in 3 minutes. I'll just hit say hi. I just said hi. Oh, there you go. How's it going? Oh, thanks for the heart me. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I got a heart me, guys. And it looks like we just got somebody on YouTube as well, and they just left. You gotta love it. How's it going, Jeremiah? What you up to? What are you up to? Not much, just relaxing. What time is it? What time is it where you live at? What time is it? Where you from? Or you don't have to tell me where you're from. Just tell me what time is it. Maryland, 8 p.m. Oh, so you're only an hour behind me. So it's Eastern. Nice. Shout out to Maryland. Never been there. I've never been to the East Coast. I've only lived in the Midwest, and then I went briefly to the West Coast, to California. Almost ended up in Mexico. It was a fun time. Bunny Gal, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bunny Gal is asking, will I have a problem with my previous work? All right. Let's see. Tamagal. Tamagal, what would you like? Would you like light, traditional, colorful, or dark? Otherwise, I'll pick it up for you. Colorful. All right, that's what I was holding already. Colorful. All right, let's see. All right, will Tama have a problem with their previous work? What are we looking at? King of Wands on reverse. Someone hot-headed. Were you being hot-headed over there? Wheel of Fortune on reverse. Lack of luck. Unlucky. What else do we have? Three of Wands. Close path. Oh. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Let's see. One more, please. Okay. All right. We started with the King of Wands. It might be like bad leadership and whatnot. It could be either from you or it can be from someone else. Wheel of Fortune on reverse, some lack of luck. Closed path. It's really not happening. And then we got at the end of it the Nine of Wands. Picked 4 cards. Nine of Wands on reverse is like giving up. I don't think you're gonna have a huge problem with it. No, it's just a matter of bad luck for whatever happened over there. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened, but it just sounds like bad luck. But it's not like they're really gonna pursue and try to poke you. Now, I would advise you to don't poke him either, but I don't think it will be constant. Again, I don't know what happened. I can't guess it, but you staying quiet, then you just stay quiet. You just let it be. You gotta block him, just block their butts, and you just move on. You know what I mean? Let's get Jeremiah. Yeah, as long as they stop. Yeah. If they don't stop, you can always block their stuff. Remember, you can always take action as well. Sometimes people just don't, they don't get it. So you got to do your own measures. So you can block them as well. And you're very welcome. Let's check on Jeremiah. Jeremiah is asking, does Melissa want me to contact her? But again, I usually do one question per person, and then if it gets too slow, and if you're still around, I can always come back. What? Um, while there are people over there, requesting, then I gotta keep moving. Ten of Pentacles. You're welcome. All right, you got King of Wands, also Mr. Jeremiah. You got King of Wands on reverse. But then you got the Emperor, Authority, and you got Ten of Pentacles, something long lasting. I don't know if you hold some sort of oh my god, thank you. Thank you for your gifts. I appreciate it. I don't know if you hold some sort of authority with this person. I think that most likely whatever happened in between the two of you was due to one of the parties being hot-headed, perhaps selfish at some point or some sort of way because of this King of Wands. That's just the archetype of the King of Wands. But you still do hold the Emperor energy and the Ten of Pentacles, which is success, or money or material things. On a quick yes or no, if you ask me, I think it's like an 80%. I would say it's a yes. It will be okay, but just make sure you come in slowly. Okay, just come in slowly and just go slow. Don't go too strongly. Don't go too hard. But so yeah, King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right. We got Andrea. Let's get Andrea, and then after that, I'll get Michael Stevens. Michael Stevens as well. All right, let's get Andrea. Bunny Gal, thank you for sharing the live. Andrea is asking, is there anyone romantically into me? Number one, this King of Wands is just coming out for everything. Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. You do. You do. Ish. You also got King of Wands. King of Wands coming out the third time. I'm gonna swap decks. King of Wands, Three of Cups, and also a Nine of Wands. Two-man. But they're on reverse, so that I don't think they are a good deal for you. Okay? I don't think it's a good deal. Do you have two people on the line? Do you have two people looking at Do you have two people looking at you? Are you talking to two different people? You're talking to two different people. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they are not serious. No, you don't think they're not serious. No, they both showed up on reverse. Yeah, I don't think they're serious. Not romantically. It's hot, but I don't think it's good hot. It's bad hot. It's like for all the bad reasons, right? Let me get Michael Stevens. Michael Stevens is asking if they will get over missing Anthony. Keeping my doors open for genuine good men. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's nothing wrong keeping your door open. You gotta know how to select who gets your attention. And you are very welcome. Zai, thank you for following. All right. Will Michael get over missing Anthony? What do they need to do? What do we have? Please and thank you. Okay. Too many. Just one more. Cups. Two extra. Okay. So initially I'll show you what's up in here. We got 2 of 1s. So it looks like you got a huge path ahead of you. But that's not a bad thing. We got 6 of Swords, which is moving away to different waters or changing your mentality. And we got Queen of Swords on reverse. This is a feminine energy that most often comes up swinging, and they don't necessarily think on what they're saying. They will say the truth at all costs, and that will also cost her. Okay. So what I have to tell you over here, Michael, is that there is some most likely between you and yourself only. You gotta pick what you really want, you know. Um, you gotta pick what is going to be the path ahead of you. And I'm saying this looking at this picture. You gotta pick what's gonna be ahead of you. You have to make the choice of getting over this person, right? And the way will be changing your mentality. But how do you change your mentality about them? Maybe taking away pictures that may be sitting on your table, anything that might bring up memories about him, or avoiding being in the very same cycle of friends, a circle of friends as that other person will also be another one. And say nice things to yourself. Don't necessarily come up swinging to yourself or others. Just be nicer to yourself. The other 2 cards that came out, they were extra, was the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, which calls for some more emotional stability. Okay. Don't necessarily let other people take control over your emotions. Does that make sense to you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are very welcome. Okay. But yeah, just do those small things. Try to take away any of those little nagging memories. That's a start. That's a start. But you gotta start somewhere until you finally get good at it. And when you finally don't expect other things will start happening and you completely forget about that person. Or not. Depends on the situation. But if they're still alive and if they're living their own lives, then it's just better to move on. All right, let's get Zai. Zai. All right, got Zai. Thank you for sharing. Um, Elisa, will I pass my upcat exam and be a student in UP? All right, let's see. They pass their exam. Jesus Christ. This King of Wands is just jumping out all day long. Oh. You do seem very confident about it, and I think there you will be able to do a confident pass. However, just be careful with the unfinished business that you may have out there. I don't know if it might be bad companies or bad relationships or having a pick over someone, picking the job over someone. You're gonna maybe have to make a difficult decision. But make sure you close any cycles that you have been postponing. I don't know if that resonates, but I say that because of death on reverse and the Knight of Cups on reverse. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions about those cards? All right, let's take another one from the tubes. Mary Janelle Bunny. Mary, will I get good news this month regarding my health issue? You still there, Mary? Mary Hannah. Mary Hannah. Mary Jonna. Not Mary Joanna, but Mary Jonna. Mary Jonna. All right, let's see. We get good news. If you're gonna get good news, I hope you get good news. Well, Mary get good news this month about their health issue. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, all right. All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, you will. I think so. I think you will. If you just wanted a quick yes or no, I think you will. We got Nine of Pentacles, which is like it's usually the card of someone single and ready to mingle kind of deal in your context. It is someone who's going to be pretty much secure on their own finances and whatnot. You got the World. You'll most likely be closing a cycle at this moment. And you also got the Nine of Cups, which, is satisfaction, being happy. So you got two cards about satisfaction and you got a closing cycle card. I think that's going to be good for you. So very hopeful, fingers crossed. It will work itself out for you. Okay. Let's see. After that, I got Mixtopia. Mixtopia is there, it looks like, right? Mixtopia is asking my ex, A next action towards me, H. Last talked on last Sunday after breakup, June 30th. He asked, "How are you?" I said, "Great." Nothing after that. So you have an ex who you last spoke on June 30th. And he just asked you, "How are you?" So you just want to know what's up with that? Is that right? Is that what I'm assuming? What is going to be his next action? Okay. That's a nice one. Let's see. I think he was just only being a gentleman. He was just being nice. But I don't think he's really going to bother you. We got the Ace of Pentacles on reverse. This could be missed opportunities, things being put down. Knight of Wands, I see a gentleman. Knight of Wands is also someone who can be very hot. They take action. But then we got also Temperance on reverse, which is not really being able to accomplish anything and not being able to transform a bad experience into something actually good. So at the moment, it does not look like anything crazy is really happening. He's just trying to be nice. And I say that because of this Knight of Wands. Okay. But it doesn't really look like anything big. Anything like you're, "Oh my God, I need to protect myself." You know what I mean? Yeah. Nothing crazy. Nothing dramatic. Close my window. Oops. There you go. You are very welcome. All right. Next up, we're gonna get Kia on the TikToks, and then we will next up get Lovely EP. Hi, Lovely. How's it going? So let's get Kia, and I'll get Lovely. Thanks for coming back, by the way, guys. I always appreciate when you guys come back. I'm doing good. I'm just here a little bit earlier than usual. Decided to try it out, because I often just let it be way too late, and then if I leave it for way too late in the day, I just feel too tired, and then I can't really keep doing what I need to do. But that's what it is. Is Ray cheating on Kia right now? Is Ray cheating on Kia? What do we have? Okay. We're not gonna find out. How do I understand this? Why do they do this to me? It's too damn obvious. It's too damn obvious. All right, we got three of swords. That is heartbreak, pain. We got ace of swords, not getting any clarification. And we also got the fool. Can I ask you a question, Kia? Are you already expecting to be disappointed? Like I feel like this the full card over here just giving me like, yeah, I'm ready to, just let this jump off the cliff, and I'm ready for it. It's something of sorts. Oh, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I cannot tell for sure if it's happening or not, but if you are expecting it, don't be looking for it, okay? Don't be looking everywhere for it. Just do your thing, just do your part, but don't be looking for it. Don't be trying to pull the truth out of them. Um, just make peace with yourself, and then whatever you need to do, it sounds like a new beginning. It sounds like a new beginning. The Fool is all about new beginnings. As I said, jumping off the cliff, you're just ready to jump. Woo! But but what I'm getting here is like you're not gonna know because of this. It's the words. You ain't gonna know. You're not gonna know. Nobody gonna tell you. You just can't let this pain take over you. This lack of trust. I don't know exactly how is your situation with your person. If they have broken your trust before, but should I just move forward? I can't really tell you that. Okay, this is a decision that you need to make. You need to look inside, because there will be a lack of respect to you for me to be a complete stranger looking over at cards and tell you to make a big decision in your own life. Okay, I'm just telling you what I see in the cards, but it does not mean that you need to follow them. This is just some sort of guidance. It just points at a new beginning. Like what it feels like is that you don't care. That's why I asked you at the very beginning. I was like, are you already expecting to be hurt about it? That's why I asked you. It does not mean it's 100%. I will not know because of this here. But this is something that you need to sit down and think about it. Now you look at your past and see if this person has done anything bad to you, a lack of trust or breaking your trust somehow in the past. They have given you X amount of reasons to suspect that they were doing something shady, but I don't have that authority. Okay. You're very welcome. But that is something that you need to sit down and you need to think about. Or maybe ask yourself, do I just simply not trust that person because they gave me a reason to not trust them? Because they were not discreet enough doing their stuff? Or is it a insecurity of mine that is simply getting in the way? Okay. So always take that into consideration. And then it's all about your own limits. What are you comfortable with? All right. Let's see. After that, we got Lovely EP. Lovely EP is asking, what would my crush's reaction be when I reach out to him? Oh boy, I gotta love those. Hold up, I'm gonna get a different deck because my hand is hurting. These ones are cutting my hand. My beautiful little hands. I'm getting cut. Mm. All right, would a Lovely EP's crushes, what would be their reaction if they reach out to him? Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, Death on Reverse. Oh boy. We got Wheel of Fortune, we got Queen of Cups, and then we got Death on Reverse. What is that? Have you tried something before with them? No? Okay. No sorts of unfinished business, right? Okay. So this Death on Reverse here just only indicates there is some sort of unfinished business, but I pulled an extra one. We got Ace of Swords coming out that you should have some sort of communication. They will talk to you, yes, but it's going to be a toss up because they might be um, still in the middle of unfinished business. It will be a nice surprise, it looks like, and they will communicate. But they might be in the middle of something still. I wouldn't say for you to wait forever. I mean, if you want to try it out, then try it out. Why not? But it's a toss up. Any questions? I think you can. I think you should. You can. You can do whatever you want. You just can't live in fear. What does a toss up mean? It can mean anything, really. It just can mean it could be a good thing or a bad thing, but it just sounds that somebody got unfinished business in there. Death on Reverse is unfinished business. It's like try to point at something. We're coming back to something that is not really done. You know, when something goes away, death happens. It's just so we can grow up from it, and then we can receive something new. So when death on reverse shows up, it just indicates that someone in the party, someone in the story, something in the story is not necessarily finished. It's not done, and it's being persistent, right? So in that case, on that reading, I just would think it's someone who's gone through something and they're still stuck in their old ways and not necessarily ready for something new to come up. Make sense? Say, man, no, this is another person's. I'll get back to you shortly, okay? Sharon, thank you for following. I'm just explaining the cards. Does that make sense? All right. So you can still go over there and try to shoot your shot, but there might be a possibility that they are still um, dealing with something else. But you will never know if you never try. If it's really that interesting for you, by all means, go for it. You're not shooting your shot, then I guess. Oh. Oh boy. All right. So let me see how many peeps I got here. I got Sayman and Sayman. I got Marijana. Now I got Sayman. Come on, guys. What's happening in here? You're welcome. I'll get you, Sayman. I'll get you also, Bunny Gal. Let me see here. Let me see how many peeps I got. I just got Lovely EP. So I got Susan, and I also got Lawquish. All right. And it looks like I didn't get anybody new, right, so far. And then I'll get and then after that, I got Crystal Roberts and All American. I don't know if they're still watching. All right, let me get those two on TikTok, and I'll get back to YouTube since the list on YouTube is much bigger. It looks like, and I just got two people from YouTube. So, all right, let's get Sayman. Sayman, is that? Am I? Um, all right, let me get those two from TikTok really quick, and then I'll do four straight from YouTube. So, all right, how does curiosity feel towards me? More like friends or more? All right, so you just want to know how someone feels about you. Seaman and Yorkley. What are we looking at? Okay, good. Okay, solo. What about working solo here? Hold on. Let me put it all together. Okay. Do you guys already hang out together? You guys already hang out together? Like, does it feel like it's heartbreak? Oh shoot! You just go to the coffee shop he works in. Okay. So I'll show you what I got. Okay. I pulled an extra card just in case, but looks good. Ten of Cups, happy. The Moon on reverse. Getting out of that confusion. So I feel like you're still getting to know them. Um, but I also got Three of Pentacles and Three of Swords. I don't know if that might be work related. For example, like if just for context, you're feeling honest. Okay, so tell me, can you give me a little more detail about you and the person? Do you guys know each other? Do you just simply visit a coffee shop and then he serves you coffee? How is that? How is really that? Am I looking at someone you actually already got some sort of rapport, or am I looking at someone you just like see at a coffee shop and you feel like they're cute, and then you're wondering if something would happen? Yeah, go ahead. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Okay. So basically, what happened is I have a friend who works in the coffee shop, and we were supposed to meet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. I would think it's sorry. I would think it's his job. I would think it's his job. To be quite honest, Ace of Pentacles. You don't want to lose his job, man. Yeah, got Ace of Pentacles on reverse also. You don't want to lose his coin. So if you want to do anything, really, you just gotta go slowly about it. Mhm. You just added him on Instagram. It's really nothing too crazy. That's really, in my opinion, that's really nothing. And it's already done. Adding someone on Instagram? Oh my God. Do I have to teach you guys? Look, look. The algorithm shows you people you are literally nearby. It's really nothing. It's really nothing. You just saw him. Let's say Instagram decided to just how do you say, suggest for you to add him, and you're like, oh my God, it's that guy. I'm just gonna add him. Why not? It's really no big deal. Just go slow. I mean, he's probably being hesitant, most likely because of his work. Three of Pen. I say work. I say work because of Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. It's related to work, as you can see here. Three little guys working in team. Yeah, three little guys working as a team. Look, and then we got Three of Swords, and then we got at the end of it losing a coin. So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Now that you've already made the move, there's nothing else you can do because you've already made the move. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You just pay with the consequences now, I would say. But just go slow. He might just be afraid of losing his job because he in like if he's got a strict boss, the boss would most likely tell him to not really um yeah, yeah. So it's really not about interacting or not interacting. Just don't make it weird. If you want to know the person, you want to meet the person, just don't make it weird. You go in, you be civil, you say hi, how's it going? Because after all, you've already added the guy anyways, right? So you just act normal and natural and like, hey, how's it going? Can I have a coffee? What are you doing? And he's going to be civil because he's at work. Um, and then later, you just give it time. You got to give it time because this might be also maybe some insecurity of yours, which is completely okay, also. But Mm, that's gay culture. Also, it's just gay culture, and it's I can't really. It's just gay culture. It's just the way it is. I see a good thing over here. Ten of ten of cups, satisfaction, family, good feelings. The moon on reverse, just the fog will come out, the fog will stop, the fog will just disappear, and then you're gonna have a good time. But again, you just gotta understand the guy is at the workplace. You just gotta go slow. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, you just gotta go slow. Don't go too hungry, but you gotta go slow. Yeah. But that's something you gotta work on yourself, right? So okay. You just gotta make sure that you consider that he is at a workplace. So don't try to push it too hard, and also do not expect him to necessarily jump at you right away. Also, just try to build some sort of rapport. Try to build a relationship, even though try to build a friendship first to get to know him as a person first, instead of just right away be like, oh, I think you're hot and let's get together. You know what I mean? It's just better if you just do it that way, because he is at work after all. And sometimes people can't really lose their jobs. We gotta take also that into consideration. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really tell for sure because I'm already, doing a reading. I'll do a reading for you, but not necessarily for them. So we go from what you can control. You can control yourself. You cannot control the other person. Does that make sense? So we work on what you can control and not what you cannot control. Mm. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Mm. Oh, that was nice. All right, that was nice. That was cute. All right, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, it should be back on my normal microphone. Yeah, what you got, Bunny Gal? You just need a short yes or no. What we got for you? What's your question? So we can. Damn, on this H, want this relationship to work. All right. All right, Tama. So just remember what I just said. To say, man. Like it's just better if we. I will ask the question, of course. Just make sure we do focus on things that we can control instead of the things that we cannot control. Okay. And then after Tama, I will get Susan and ahead another person. I know I had Susan and I had Lockwish. All right, let's see. Does H want its relationship to work? Cups in reverse. 3 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I got Queen of Cups on reverse. And I also got a 3 of Cups. And I got Wheel of Fortune. Are you a jealousy kind of person? Or do you have like a third party somewhere in the story? I'm just concerned about this number 3. You're not jealous. Okay. Okay, by this Wheel of Fortune, by being up, I would say yes, they most likely want to work. Yes. Someone who damaged our relationship previously, so I ended up, but forgave him again. Okay. That makes a little more sense. Give me one more clarification, please. Defensive. Yeah, I think they want to work on the relationship. Yes. I also got here the 7 of Wands. This is defending something, defending somebody. The Wheel of Fortune being up, I will also get that as a yes. This Queen of Cups on reverse most likely is probably the other person. Reason I asked if there was maybe if either you were maybe a jealous woman or you had a third party going on, but I do think that they want to work on the relationship. Yes, it is just a matter on someone being on the defensive because something happened before. Okay. Irina, thank you for the gifts. Tama, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Ooh, Irina, send me a bunch of gifts. Yeah, you can ask a question. Drop your question. Let me just get one over at YouTube really quick, and I'll get back to you. Guys on YouTube, I got a gifter, so I'll get one on YouTube. I'll come back to this one, and then I'll go back to YouTube again. Let me get a quick one here. Who came in first? Who was here first? Was it Lockwish or was it Susan Sant, the first one? All right, Susan Sant. Will Brian contact again? No contact. Let's see. Susan is asking if Brian will contact again. No contact. Sit. You just sit and wait, sit and wait, sit and wait. Susan, I might be completely honest over here. Hey, man. So this is the awkward position. You just sit, you wait, and you look at things through a different perspective. And then you got 9 of Cups on reverse, unsatisfied, not having what you want, not really being happy about something, unfulfilled. And we also got Ten of Pentacles. Maybe too many expectations, or expectations just simply not met. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If we were playing on a scale of yes or no, I would say it's a no. I would say it's a no. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. And I'm telling you why. And this is sit and wait. This is someone sitting unhappy. And this is someone also not very happy with what they got. Okay. So I don't think they're gonna jump out of the woods, just come over and just call you out. Okay. At least that's for now. That's what it shows for now. That's the interpretation I got for now. So now let's do Irina. Just sent me a gift. I know you guys on YouTube can't send gifts because I don't have enough followers yet on that side. But you're welcome. And then let me get Irina. And then I will also get Lawquish. Lawquish. Arena is asking, do I have a future with Nico? Is Arena have a future with Nico? What do we have? Oh, two cards already out. This. No bases. Plenty of sitting and thinking. All right, Hierophant on reverse. This shows that it's maybe not enough rapport, not enough structure. We got the Empress on reverse. Woman just simply not having what she wants. And we also got the Hermit. There is a kind of sort of limbo that someone is sitting on looking into those situations. So if you ask me, like right now, it doesn't look pretty. So I would look into, if you're looking for a solution, maybe. If you're looking for a solution, maybe. If you really want a guy, look into the foundational issues that are in between the two of you. Foundational issues could be the times you gotta meet, or maybe money, or maybe how long you've been together, how long you know each other. The Empress on reverse. This could also indicate like a lack mentality, someone, because the Empress is someone fertile, someone pregnant, someone who's like got plenty going on. Just try to not dry each other up. But he does have to, someone's got to take the time and think about things. Like right now, don't look pretty. It don't look pretty right now. Any questions about those cards? Do you have like anything else? Is there another girl or someone else? No. I just think it's incompatibilities. Uncompatibles. So y'all are probably postponing a decision that neither one of you guys want to make. Y'all gotta sit down and have a chat. Sit down and have a chat. Okay. Sit down and have a chat. I think y'all want different things here. All right, let me get my friend Luckish really quick. Luckish been waiting forever. Let's see what Luckish asked. When will my court stuff get resolved? Luckish, you got 500 different questions. What you got over there? Do you want? When will Brandon contact me, or do you? When will court stuff get resolved? Brandon. All right. All right, let's go there. You get one, and then if it gets slow, I will come back. Okay? Get one. If it gets slow, then I'll come back. All right, let's see. When will Brandon contact you? All right, let's see. When will Brendan contact the law? High Priestess. Uncertainty. Take action. Take action. All right, what I got out of this right away is Hangman upside down, take action. The first two cards, we got the High Priestess on reverse, and we also got the Six of Pentacles, which is like not sharing resources. The High Priestess on reverse is not really trusting your intuition. Do you think he's in any sort of challenge at the moment? What is the real problem between you and the person? I think he may be living with scary people accidentally. He moved out of Hollywood to Hollywood. Yeah. Do you have means of getting in contact with him? Yeah, Midwest. Yeah, I got out of the Midwest. I ended up in Los Angeles also. He doesn't have, well, how old is he? He's old enough. All right. Your mom said maybe he's busy making babies with his new wife. Oh, gee. Well, he's got a wife. I mean, if he's got a wife, then we can't really push it. The only thing you can really do. Ooh, that's complicated. I mean, if allegedly he's supposed to be living his own life out there, you can take some sort of action. You can try to go meet him or whatnot, phone them, meet them, but just be careful on that. Yeah, I would just let the man live, you know, especially if it's already his nature to be from away from the family, estranged from the family. But if you want someone a little bit younger, yeah, but he's 28. Unless you already know he's got a history of having a risky mental health crisis, you know what I mean? Then totally, if he's got a risky mental health crisis, by all means, then you're just trying to make sure that he's doing okay and he's not having an episode where he doesn't have anybody to support him somehow. Yeah, sure. But if he got out on his own terms and he just said, don't try to find me, you know? PJ, yeah, I got info on my stuff over there. I got three different ways you can always drop off. Just let me get to you and then if he's live yeah, oh Teresa. It's Teresa saying he's probably living his best life. Yeah, it's Hollywood, it's a big city, you know what I mean? So it can be like really anything. He can either be very well or he can be just being okay. It's it's Hollywood after all. I live in Rio. It's basically the same thing. I live in Hollywood of Brazil. Oh, yeah. No. People can be doing many things in Hollywood. Yeah. If he's got a new wife and he got out in the Midwest, he want to live his best life in the big city. I don't blame him because I used to live in the Midwest too. I used to be from South Dakota, and South Dakota was boring as hell. So, but I was psychotic. But it was fun. All right. Didn't answer no more. You disappeared. I'm gonna move on. Okay. All right. Marlon, are you still on TikTok? Are you still on TikTok, Marlon? No. Otherwise, I will push over here on YouTube. All right. I got Susan, I got Lockwish, and then all the way down, blah, 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 blah. I got All American coming in, and I also got Crystal Roberts. So we got Crystal Roberts and All American. Correct? No, Loria, thank you for following. I'll be back with you shortly. Prob, there is, as I said, there are links over there too. Well, you can wait for me to get to your reading, and then, you know, if it makes sense to you, you can always leave a donation. I would much rather be like that, you know. Unless you want me to jump. All right, let's see. Who's here? Crystal Roberts and All American. Please come forward. I can't find your questions anymore. While the guys send me the question again, I'll get Iana. You there, All American? What's your question? Could you send me again? Because I am lost. I'm trying to follow up, but I'm doing a real bad job about it. LR. I just want to know if my man is coming over tonight. Oh, probably just send me on PayPal. Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. Is my man coming back home tonight? Well, we hope so. All right, I'll get Prob's question. All right, guys, the Prob just sent me a donation. Okay, so I'll get Prob first, and I'll get All American. And I see All Americans question already. All right, cool. Oh my God. Getting old sucks. Getting old sucks. All right, let me find Prob's question. Oh boy. Is that the one? Was Richard ever married with someone else? Was that the question? I think I found it. Was Richard ever married with someone? That's what I got. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go for it. Do you want light, dark, colorful, traditional? Yeah, I'm lost in the sauce. Whatever I prefer. All right, I'll play with this traditional stuff. All right, was Richard? Oh, there's one Ace of Cups. Okay, new love. Oh, what else? The Hermit. Yeah. Okay. The Sun. Yeah. The Happy. Oh. I'm gonna stop at 3 cards, and then if you have more questions, we can just keep pushing. Okay. Now, Ace of Cups. We got the Hermit. So Ace of Cups, new love, new inspiration, new relationship, whatnot, right? The Hermit, sitting and thinking, looking at light, and someone being very happy. On a scale of yes or no, I would say that was, that looks like a yes. Yeah, that looks like a yes. There's love and there's plenty of happiness with the sun, but also maybe like some introspection. And there's a little kid, yes. Now, just so you make your money's worth, I would advise you on things you can control. You know what I mean? I can get you 2 more cards. Or an extra question if you got. Look at a problem that you have right now and maybe you want to fix it. But there is a cup. I think, yes, he was married and probably got kids. If you want to tell me about it, you can. Prob, what you doing, Prob? Prob, what you doing? You can't leave me here hanging. Prob, what you doing? You can't leave me here hanging. You only know he has kids. You just don't know. But what is the relationship between the two of you, right? Because weren't you like here a couple of days ago and you said that you found out that he had someone else? Wasn't that you? Like, wasn't that you? I'm pretty sure it was you. You found out a man had someone else. You were mad as hell about it. No, wasn't that you? No? Okay. Maybe I'm just. So, what would you like to do since you paid for as a donation? What would you like to do? Would you like to ask an extra question? Would you like to try to find a solution for a problem. I just want to make sure that you get your money's worth. Okay. Before I move on to somebody else. Or if you're just looking for like a yes or no. All right, you just want to ask an extra question. What you got? What you got for me then? Anna, you're still hanging out on TikTok? Are you still there? I still got Anna and okay, I still got Anna and I got All American. Okay. Would the conflict between me and Mark ever resolve? We are having issues. All right, I'm gonna throw a different deck then. That's a different person then. About a different person. That is a different person. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw a different deck since it's a different question. All right, Prob and Mark are having problems. Will they resolve their stuff? What is going on? Okay. Justice. Balance. Not moving on. Balance, not moving on. Okay, we got justice. We got temperance. And we got 6 upwards on reverse. Not moving to different waters. I see. I see some evaluation. I see some evaluation. Surely, like two different measures. You know, 2 and 2. 6 of Swords on reverse is pretty much not changing your mind and not moving on. I don't think the problem will solve it on its own. I think it's gonna be a matter of one of you being like, "Hey, this happened. Can we have a chat?" It is possible to work on, but I don't think it's gonna go on itself. Like, gonna be like magically one day, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" I don't think it's gonna be like that. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, there's no moving on in here. There's no moving on. Upright would have been moving on, changing minds. Oh, Jesus. This will be not changing minds. I'm hoping for a magical day, but I know, yeah, it just doesn't feel like a pick. Things can be made right. Some things gotta be made right, but I think it will take both parties to do the effort. You know what I mean? I think it will take both parties to do the effort. It's 2 and 2. 2 weights, 2 scales, 2 and 2. All right, let me get some. Anna, really, I did not get. Oh, yeah, when I was going to get your question, then Prop sent me a donation. Prop, by the way, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that is going to help me. Of course, thank you. Thank you for your support. You have no idea. You have no idea. Okay? You have no idea. That helps me a lot. It's $5, but down here at the tropics, down here at the tropics, I can buy a cigarette box. Just kidding. It's just a tiny bit more than a cigarette box. But I'm not gonna buy cigarettes. I'm sucking on toothpicks for my cravings. This is work money. I'ma pay bills. All right, let me get Anna's really quick. How does Jay feel about Anna? 10 of Wands, relief. What else? What else, please? Relief. 8 of Pentacles, working hard. Okay. Queen of Wands, insecure. You guys together, Anna? Are you guys together, separate, talking? What is going on? Like relieving some weight off your back. I see working hard or upping up a skill, working really hard toward maybe a Queen of Wands. But Queen of Wands on reverse could be someone insecure, could be someone maybe a little too loud somehow. But I see mostly as maybe insecure, jealous. Oh, I don't know. Working hard. I say working hard. Or trying to find ways to get to you. Anna, if you're still there, Anna's gone. Anna was like, I give up. It took forever. When I finally got back to Anna, Anna was gone. Anna 1. Anna 2. Anna 3. You're friends with benefits. Okay. I'm sorry, I thought I said friends with benefits. More money. Does he like money? Or do you like money? Someone likes money. I pull another one. 10 of Pentacles. You know? Yeah. Might be money. He might be just chasing paper. He might be chasing paper. He ain't got no time, for love. Could be that too. You got to take into consideration. I don't get to see no man because I gotta build my empire. So I got no time for man. Reba one, yeah, you can ask a question. I got a few more people on the queue, okay? He's focused on serving the collective. He's a tarot reader as well. Is he? Yeah. Tarot readers are weird, man. Tarot readers are weird. And I say that as one. Um, yeah. Like I'm completely honest. I'm like I gotta build my own stuff. I'm being constantly reminded to, produce, not produce. And I also have to, you know, have my own way of living. So thankfully, I'm receiving the inspiration that I was asking for a long time ago. But so, you say thanks for the read. Should I just stop investing in him? I just see him opening up more lately. If you see the person opening up a little more lately, I don't see why you should just let go of it. Um, we just gotta understand that we all got our own timing. Unfortunately, sometimes you're ready for something, and another person is really not. They're focused on something else. Sometimes you want love, and then the other person just want to have a real good time, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, go ahead, try it out, get to know the person, keep talking to them, but don't throw all of your coins in it unless they show up, they actually do the work as of holding on a conversation every day or almost every day. Um, because sometimes people just want to pop up once every month for only one little thing. You know what I mean? So it's a matter of you making the assessment if this is someone who is worth your time. 'Cause not everybody is worth your time. You know what I mean? So you are very welcome. Oh my gosh. Almost shuffled the wrong way. How do I know they pop up once a month or every couple? Because they come to me for only one thing. They only come up for me for one thing. They gonna be like, "Hey, when we gonna get together again? Because I want to get hot with you." And I'm like, "Excuse me, what? Where have you been throughout the entire month?" Oh, I was doing my own stuff. I just felt like we had a really great connection, and I really wanted to see you again. And I'm like, "Oh, is that so?" And then I keep talking, And then at some point, he just says that he just finished. And I'm like, excuse moi. And then I never answered again after that because he was obviously trying something. You know what I mean? Let's get your question, All American. Oh, thank you. LR, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. LR, do you have a question? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. LR, do you still want to know if your hubby is coming back home? Okay. Oh my God. Let me get All American. All American has been interrupted like 5 times already. Poor thing. I gotta help her. Oh, we don't live together, but he pays you. Oh, I like that. Ooh, that's like freedom. It's okay, All American. All right, let me get her. Let me get a water. Let me get a water. All right, let's see. Is the man coming back home? You don't mind? Okay. All right, let's get All American. All American's been waiting for quite a while. Been interrupted like 3 times. All right, All American was asking once, will God gift me love in the physical between myself and a man? Will God gift some, oh, what's that? Some connection. Sneaky, strategically. King of Wands, a hot leader. King of Pentacles, working hard. Lizard. It's a lizard. All right. All American, we got 7 of swords. As you can see, it's a little guy stealing swords. He's sneaky. We got King of Wands, that is a leader. He is also someone very hot. He's hot. He's a good leader, though. Plenty of fire. And we got 8 of Pentacles, which is the card of building skills, work over time. On the question, if God is bringing you a man, yeah, definitely. But you're going to have to work for it somehow or be strategic about it somehow. I don't know why. One more, please. One more, please. One more, please. 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, because you don't know what you're doing about it, and or you haven't planned. You don't see things out there. You're not looking at the horizon, and you just because you don't see the. Have you been going out, All American? Have you been going out? Ouch, my butt. Ouch. You have not been going out. How you gonna get yourself a man? If you're not even looking at the horizon, well, sometimes you gotta. I'm not telling you gotta go after no man. You don't have to go after no man, but you gotta show yourself up somehow. Three of wands over here on the reverse. As you can see, there's a little man looking at the horizon. Okay. So, in general, this is someone who goes out. He finally takes action of going out. So, in this case, it's not taking action. Um, and then the other one is Seven of Pentacles on reverse, which is not seeing the fruits of your labor. Um, so on your question, when you're gonna get a man, how you're gonna get a man, I would say out of all those cards here that just jumped out for you, you're gonna start needing to be it changed completely the meaning. You're gonna have to start working on being more confident and strategic on how you actually go out and meet people. Okay. Because if you stay at home forever, you're not gonna meet no one. You gotta be seen. Yeah. You have to go to the public eye. But again, I'm gonna reiterate, you don't have to go after no man. You can be a beautiful flower. And I will use the flower analogy. I love the flower analogy. Okay. So you just wait for them to pop up and let them come to you. You just be a pretty flower because the chasing is supposed to come from the man or the masculine energy or whatever. Whatever you may believe, it's the masculine's job. Yeah. As Alar is saying, you're not gonna meet anyone. You have to go to specific places where you meet specific people and let them approach you. First, I had to make it my home. I'm in process of trying to buy my house. Then I thought about venturing out. Yeah, yeah. But then you got to think about what you really want at this time, right? What is your focus? You go. So if your focus is working on yourself and working on your house and making sure that is done, then that's what you do. But then you just have to tell yourself that the reason love hasn't showed up on your doorstep just yet because you are working on something else. You know, you're working on one thing and then you go work on another. Sounds good. Let's get LRs. Let's get LRs. Yep, get your house and go outside. Exactly. It's just like me. I wish I had a little boyfriend down here. Yeah, I wish I had a little boyfriend. I would probably be in much better spirits if I had a little boyfriend here and there just to say hi. Why not? But where would I find a God fearing man? And I don't mean religious. A God fearing man you find at the church. That's it. It's either that or you gotta get a God believing man. But a God fearing man, if you want a God fearing man, it's in the church. The criminals? Say what? Are the criminals God fearing people? I've seen a criminal before who had a red altar, and I was like, oh God. I was like, oh my, what is that? And he told me, and I was like, oh, oh wow. But he was a different God fearing kind of person. Angel Spirit Love says, I go on a dating app just to look. I know I'm not disjointed until I work more on myself for 2 or 3 more years. I'm trying to learn most of my precious previous talks. A God fearing criminal is really something. Just don't listen to me, though. I'm speaking from my life experiences. No, I've had oh my God, someone send me something over here or just following on TikTok. What's happening on TikTok? I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what just happened. Um, don't poke fun. No, but yeah. The It is just funny how the criminal type. I've been with criminal types too, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Please don't poke fun. I'm 45, not 22. Well, but still, I'm 35. You know. Let me throw some cards for LR. Oh, the question was if the man was coming home, right? Was the man coming home? If the man was coming home. All right. LR is asking if the man is coming over. 3 of Wands. There's a will, there is a way. But yeah, what's that? The Lover's reverse. The quiet. Okay. Are you guys on bad terms or something like that? I got 3 of Wands, right? And until then, I was like, oh, look, that's cool. He's thinking about coming over. And then I got the Lovers on reverse. Then I got the Lovers on reverse is like lack of harmony, not working things out together, not making decisions. Something's just like not connecting. And then 4 of Swords on reverse. which is not resting, or they got a very active mind. And we got Nine of Cups also, which is like not happy about it. So are you guys in bad terms at the moment? Did you guys fight? He's really busy. No bad terms, but you're a brat. Oh, you're a brat. Okay. Mm, you're in the army, brat. Oh, okay. No, that was all American. I love it. I love those relationships. Oh my god. I almost had one like that. I wish I was able to hold it, but he was a butt and I was a brat. But he was a butt. So I had to leave because he was a butt. You know, if you ask me, if you ask me, I don't think it's gonna pop up tonight. No, not tonight. Six of Pentacles. This feels like submission. This feels like submission. For whatever reason, this feels like submission. I don't know why. I just didn't want to bug him. I already have it in my mind. He's not coming, even though he said he would try his best. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I totally see submission over here. Look at that. I don't know. He like okay, I'm gonna be honest here, okay? Um I'm gonna show you my line of thought. I don't know if it makes sense to you or not. But it's like I'm gonna show you my line of thought. So there's this guy. He's looking at the horizon. Okay, he's looking at the horizon. He's like, well, yeah, I gotta be there. Yada yada yada. I don't know exactly what is your situation, but the guy is like, yeah, I want to be there. I see a way. I see a way. It can happen. I just gotta take the steps. But then, you know, on the story, there is some disconnection for whatever reason, or maybe he does not make a certain decision that goes against between the two of you, and that makes someone or maybe him extremely unquiet about the situation. That's the Four of Swords, by the way. Four of Swords is usually someone very unquiet. Um, Four of Swords is normally resting. So on the reversal is the opposite. So you're just like, you have a mind that is rushing. Maybe he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna pop up. She's gonna be hella mad at me, but someone's gonna be unhappy. But then still, you know, sharing resources. But like the Six of Pentacles is usually the sharing resources. But the way I see this picture right now, just looking at it, I see a lady. Um, She's not even throwing coins at him. She's just tending to the poor. But they are on their knees. Like someone is clearly superior. Someone is clearly superior, and then she's got two other people on their knees. So maybe the fact that they're not really showing up to your place is going to put them even more in a state of submission. That's my line of thought. I don't know if that's what it is. All American. My dad raised two daughters. I was treated like the son, so I'm kind of tomboy. All American says, I like comfortable and straight to the point. No secrets unless it's good ones to unleash at later times. Friendship that cannot be broken. All else isn't needed. If we build, we build. If we don't build, if not, we will help guide one another. Love is love is love. True story. But yeah, LR. That's what I see. I don't think he's gonna pop up. I don't think it's happening, but he's still gonna be like extra apologetic about it. Some resonated, but it's probably my silly self being more submissive from basic psychology of not getting what I want. I mean, if the man is paying the bills and you don't even have to live with them, um, and he's out making money, kudos to you because you got the power. Um, by all means, I mean, do you have any questions before I move on? Since you paid for a donation, and I really appreciate you for doing so. Yeah, I still think he's gonna be submissive somehow, though. No, you're all good. All right. I just didn't have a question last time and wanted to test it out. No, thank you. You let me know later if he shows up or not. It still looks like he's gonna be submissive. I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. TikTok is just frozen. Yeah, I'm usually here. I'm gonna find her live again, but not with words. I'm usually here and I just let me know later. Just be like, hey, this happened, and we're just gonna take a laugh out of it. I just find it interesting. All right, who else is waiting here? Chris on TikTok, are you still watching? Are you there? In the meantime, who I didn't get questions yet. So I got adorable for sure. I did not get questions. Anywhere else? Anyone who was here before adorable that was waiting? Looks like adorable got here quite a while ago. Yeah, adorable got here quite a while. Maybe Teresa as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try my best, just to not, I don't like to give people like bad bad hopes, but in a matter that I give you false expectations, I try to keep my own expectations and your expectations as well in check. Um, at least that's how I like to work. And I am much more leaning into the analytical, logical kind of stuff, rather than um, the more spiritual, because I still have to develop that. I'm working on that. Well, that comes with time. Hopefully, after January, I will get better at it because my rituals are going to be in January. My initiation will start in January, so that's what we are planning. So I'm working on this exactly to get the money so I can do my rituals. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's gonna help a lot, guys. Especially down here in the tropics. It helps a lot. It's kind of just giving a place for people to be seen, connect a little, some intuitive advice I've never did any tarot. So this was a cool experience. Oh, nice. Thank you. And interesting to see you interact with others with their issues and unknowns. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's like therapy, but with cards. And then we chat. That's how it's supposed to be, at least when I do like actual paid readings, like long ones. Even though it felt kind of long, but it's in private. Um, that's more or less. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, All American. But that's how I approach it, you know? All right, Chris on TikTok is not there no more. Angel Spirit Love, you're fine. I just don't have control over a YouTube stuff, so there's no way to put up a sign or anything like that. That was me the other day. Just said like I was like studying. I'm always observing random shit. Anyways, bye. Go. I'ma go. Good night. Get cute. Just in case. Thank you. You have a good night. Enjoy your night. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right. Who I did not get here. Adorable. Can you post your question again? Adorable. Adorable and Angel Spirit Love. Could you guys please post your awesome, thank you. Hi, would I be in a relationship with the person I have in mind later? All right. So that's a yes or no. Would I be in a would adorable be in a relationship with a person in mind later? Queen of Swords on reverse. Oh, that's too many. Nope. I want different ones. Couple more, please. Please, please, please. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. One more. Six of Wands. On reverse. Defeat. So my line of thought is, so I just got number one, Queen of Swords on reverse. This is someone who can be very outspoken, but outspoken in a bad way. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's them. We got right in the middle here, the Two of Pentacles. As you can see, there's a lady kind of dancing with two coins. But in our reality, it's almost like juggling. And we also got some water here, up and down. And we got six of wands on reverse, which is defeats. So on your question, a simple yes or no, just because of the six of wands at the very end of it, I would say it's a no. However, as I always tell you guys, it's not definitive. You can always change it. I would most likely work on watching out things you say to yourself and others. Don't go out swinging. Don't go out swinging. Okay? Don't go out swinging. Mm. I don't know if that's the case for you. I don't know, you just come swinging at people, but that would have been a no. Let's see. Ow, my blood. Ugh. And now it's warm again. Oh my gosh. Living in the tropics hurts. And it's warm. All right, who else needed a question? I got Angel Spirit Love, right? Are you there, Angel Spirit Love? You there? You there? Maybe, maybe not. You there? You're not there? Yes, no. All right, while you, Angel Spirit Love, if you could, please drop your question. This is your chance. We got Tiffany Parker. Are you there? I have some friends who do not want me with my boyfriend. They have heard he is a dangerous person, and is also already cheating on me. I don't know if it's rumors or if I should trust him. Can you give me the messages? Yeah, Tiffany, are you still there? Are you still watching, or did you move on? I just want to know, just so I'm not reading for someone who's not here no more. All right, I'm gonna close on TikTok now. Anybody on TikTok before I close out on TikTok? All right, I'm closing TikTok. Hello, Winniskin. How's it going? All right, close that one. Good night, All American. All right. All right, folks. If nobody else got a question, then I'm just gonna head out and just take myself a break. Thank you. I am back. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, but I'm back. You got nothing in mind? All right. I'll see you later then. Guys, I'll see you later. Whoever's still watching, thank you so much. And I'll see you later. I'm just taking a little break. All right. Bye guys.